we're unlocking a Motorola L7 sliver. Again, these need test points, so you've got to open the phone up. So first of all, take the back off the phone, your battery out. We need to remove this can, which is held by 4 screws. The T6 screws, so we'll get those out first. Okay, so they're out. So now we can remove that can. Now this is your main board that we need to get out. Now it's held in by a coax cable there and 2 ribbon plugs, which we need to remove. You can just use your fingernail. Just get it underneath. That's 1. That's 2. That's your coax out. So pull these out of the way and lift your board out. Also, your camera is attached. We need to get rid of that as well. So that's free. This is quite tight, this area. It is held in, but just pull it up this way and it does come away. There you go. So that's your board. Now your test points are underneath this area, which we need to cut access to, and we use a Dremel drill. Don't cut too deep, just cut so you can just see a black line. Okay, so we've cut access. Like I said, we don't go too deep. We just so you can see like a black crease really, and then just get yourself a screwdriver and ease this area up. Okay, and this exposes your test points. Okay. Now, first thing to do is hook your cable up to your smart clip. Now, what we use to ground test points, well, firstly, grounding a test point is basically attaching a point on the board to a grounded area. Now, this can is a grounded area. So what we've basically made is a crocodile clip with a piece of wire coming off it and soldered to a conductive needle, and we use that to ground out. So that's what we'll be using to ground your test point. Also, a lot of people are struggling on how to power the phone, and they're trying to balance batteries and do test points, and it's a recipe for disaster, to be honest. If you drop this power off in the middle of an unlock, you're going to kill the phone outright. So what we've made is basically a Nokia 3310 battery with 2 wires soldered to positive and negative, and on the end of those wires we've got some connector hooks which we use to power it. So what to do when you're unlocking an L7, you can get these hooks, by the way, on our website. They're in our tools area, and they're dead handy, or any decent electrical store should have them. So what to do, first of all, hook up your negative power, get that connected, make yourself this test point cable, it's not hard, and hook your crocodile clip up to this part of the can that we've exposed. That's a good ground. Okay. Next thing to do is apply your test point and then apply your positive power. Do it in that order and it'll find your blank phone. So go on to Smart Moto software, and what we'll do, we're going to search and we should find a blank phone, which we have done. So now that's done its job, your test point. So you can remove your test point away, get rid of that. That's done its job, we don't need it anymore. Make sure you don't knock your power. Alright, pal.
Alright.
So go to unlock, select L7 and unlock my test points. It'll take a while to send this boot, it's normally about 30 seconds. Okay, it's sent its boot, it's preparing to unlock it now. Unlocking phone. Okay, so that's done. So all you do now is take your power off your phone. You don't need that anymore. Remove your cable. This can, just bend it back down to where it was, and you're ready to put your board back in your phone. Before you put your board in, replace your camera. Now this actually just slots down the board and connects up, like so. Slide your board in, and connect these two ribbons and your coax back up. Once they're connected up, you can replace your cam. Job's done, phone's unlocked.